Hey, what's up guys? So we're here to talk about Apex Legends Season 2, what's new, and exactly what's going to be changing in the next upcoming season. We got a lot of information that just dropped within the past couple days and past couple hours in fact, and we're here to kind of just sum up everything that is kind of new because I used to cover a lot of the Apex stuff. I used to be streaming it like multiple hours a day, and just because there hasn't been any new content, I haven't been really checking out the game, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited about, of course, the new hero, which is Wattson. We'll go over her abilities, but man, I'm really excited that people are excited about Season 2 on Apex, myself included, because I've been just wanting new content for this game. But anyways, basically we're going to be summing up all the stuff. If you guys want to check out the full video, I'll leave them all down below in a pinned comment. But basically, an EMP shockwave goes off. There's a repulsor tower that basically is coming down, and that's essentially what's going to be new. So the map will also be changed. You can see this giant structure. It's basically falling down, and it's changing up the map. And obviously you guys can see Wattson over here. But the most important thing that they really show off is that there are these flying units, as well as this giant, like, I'm just going to call it like the dinosaur AT-AT. Basically, it's going to be smashing things, and it also can smash players in the game, which is going to be interesting to see if this thing is going to be like walking around. Again, that's going to be happening July 2nd. Which is awesome. And then in addition to that, in-game, they've actually changed some stuff, so let's go ahead and check out that as well. So the repulsor has been turned on. Basically, on Reddit, people have been, showcasing off, what's been changing. Kind of like how Fortnite has those, like, live events. It's kind of cool. It's all it is moving, though. It's really nothing too insane. But, again, things are changing in the game as well, as, of course, with all the new content. Now, the crypto laptop is also available to check out in the game. Someone found it over here. But yeah, it's just, there's adding, I guess, kind of just showing off that, he was here and he's activated the EMP. It's just kind of cool. I like those kinds of things. But like I said, this would be a relatively quick video, and if you want to watch all this stuff, I'll link it down below. But here is basically the trailer for the gameplay, showcasing off some of the abilities in action, and something important here. There's been a couple threads on Reddit, but the thing is it could just be a skin. So basically you see Bloodhound, you see Caustic, and then this right here is something that's unknown at the moment. It could be a skin for Mirage or for another hero, but they definitely show it off. I hope they're going to surprise us, and they're going to release two different new heroes to play, different legends. That'd be awesome. And those flying like dinosaur things that you saw in the trailer, they're in the game. They technically were in the game a long time ago, but like not that close. But the thing is that I'm hoping we can jump on. A lot of people are saying you're going to be able to maybe jump on them and fly. Here's Wattson's ultimate. This little thing, it can actually block other ultimates, and we'll get into that in a second. But you can see some of the new skins, and basically they're showcasing off some of the new content, and this is kind of what I wanted to go over. So you'll see some of the map changes over here. This is a completely shattered area. You guys can see it's basically where the AT-AT was walking through, the AT-AT dinosaur. But you can see it can crush players, so it will be pretty funny and interesting to see if that's just going to walk around during the whole map. That can actually make the game so much different. But you have some new skins as well. You have the Prince of Darkness, the Jade Tiger, the Iron Rampage, and of course Wattson over here, which is, I guess, like the big thing. So when enemies walk through the gates, and I'll kind of cover a little bit more on that in a moment, but basically it will shock them, and it'll also ping you and your teammates that someone has actually walked over there. And the new weapon in this game is actually the L-Star, which is actually from Titanfall 2 anyways. There's new emotes. That's kind of cool, but I don't think it's going to really be changing the gameplay too much. But there's also ranked coming. So that's at least something to look forward to. You have, your standard bronze, silver, gold, and then, was it platinum? And then diamond. So it was bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and then Apex Predator, which is, I guess, the highest rank. And I will definitely be trying to grind out for that. It'll be something to kind of look forward to, at least doing. And there's, of course, those finishers, which is kind of cool. And basically it just says next season, and then they just say something funny with Mirage when he got squished. But as far as the L-Star goes, they've actually showcased this off a few days ago. But basically, it's gonna only be a gold weapon, so you can only get it and out of the supply drop. that just fall down. On top of that, you can't actually get ammo for it, so it's basically like a one-time use. It says even on here that it's no refillable, and then it's full auto. And another thing is it can open up doors, which I think they'll probably end up showing. That's another like cool little thing that the gun can do. At the moment, the only guns that can open the door are the L-Star, which is the new one, and on top of that, the Wingman. You can actually shoot the door handle, and the doors will actually open up, but they hype it up. It's a non-hit scan weapon, so I'm not sure how strong it's going to be. Obviously, we haven't really seen like it as far as in like a real game. Obviously, the trailer is going to make it look really good. But in addition to that, most important thing is, they showed this off a while ago, but I'm just going to go ahead and mention it real quick in this video. But basically, it's showcasing off the ability that you can place down these gates, and your teammates can run through the gates, so it'll turn off briefly for a moment, and then it will turn itself back on, so that when the enemies go through it, they'll still get shocked. And here's like kind of even though they're going to always make the abilities look super strong when they're showcasing it off, here's like a enemy walking through. You can see he's getting shocked over here. Looks like he's kind of got like a stun effect, and then you can kind of finish off your opponent, and it shows that like someone has been there. So again, it's basically giving you that extra awareness that you need. The whole goal of this was basically to make it so you wouldn't get third-partied as fast, but I feel like if you're already in a gunfight with another team and the enemy moves in on you, you're not going to really have time sometimes to set that up. But what's cool is when you use her ultimate, which is going to be this thing that you'll see in just a second here. So you put down that this over here, her ultimate, actually regenerates shields for herself as well as her teammates, and on top of that, it blocks ultimates. So you can see it's blocking all of the ultimates that, I believe that's Gibraltar, I'm assuming Bangalore too, will not be able to have her ultimate go through, which is really cool. That's definitely a plus if you know you're out in the open. I'm curious to see if it'll also block the caustic grenade. They mentioned in the video, they never showed it off, but it doesn't really matter. Basically, it will block grenades and arc stars. So again, it's a really defensive ultimate, considering it's also giving you guys your shields, because that can be pretty good, especially late game. Unlucky, sometimes you just don't have those shields, but I would say most of the time you will have like shields towards the end game, because unless you're trying to win with like 0 kills, like if you play aggressive, you'll have a bunch of shields. But in addition to that, they just updated this post. This is by it's posted by JFresh, but it's actually Lee. So he basically posted over on Reddit. To sum it up, and like the most important thing over here is that if you start the season late, there are going to be daily challenges, and there's going to be weekly challenges for, of course, the Season 2 Battle Pass. But the most important thing out of all of this that I really wanted to mention, I think it's a really good change over here, is that if you don't complete the first week challenge, it will still be available for you later. So it says starting the season late, no problem. You'll get access to all the previous weekly challenges at once. So if you start in week 3, you'll get access to week 1, 2, and 3 challenges immediately. So it says 21 in total. So that's pretty cool. I think that that's a good decision because, again, sometimes you just didn't play the game that week or whatever. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. And I'm pretty excited about Apex Legends Season 2 because, again, I think a lot of people are still interested in Apex Legends. They just want that new content. They're just hungry for it, myself included. I actually got a really good gameplay. We've got back-to-back multiple wins of the arena mode, and like I said, I'm excited that they're actually announcing that they are going to be having the ranked where you can climb up. That's just something else to, again, look forward to because it felt like you were kind of just playing the game to not really unlock anything, especially from Season 1. The skins weren't so great, but hopefully Season 2 will be a much better season. Again, definitely by the views and, you know, it's trending. I think people are interested in Apex Season 2. We'll have to wait and see what comes out from it. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new here and want to see all the new Apex content, as soon as Season 2 drops, I'll get you guys gameplay of Force Watson and showcase off all the skins, new unlocks, and that stuff. So you want to see that, hit subscribe, turn on that bell, and you'll definitely see it, which is coming out, again, July 2nd, just in a couple days. So that'll be awesome. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and peace.